Alright everyone, good morning and welcome back again to more Trails Through Daybreak. How are y'all doing this fine summer? Because for me in particular, it is so extraordinarily hot, I freaking hate it. Hope you guys have a nice AC going on and cooling you off because, yeah, be drinking a lot of water right now and getting back to this wonderful game. So yeah guys, we're going to continue from where we last left off. We're probably going to be on the next day now, I believe the 3rd of December, and see how things go from there. So if anything else, hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for love and support. Let's do this. Alright, since I believe we took care of all the necessary side quests and nightly events, I think we can finally go back now. Let's head on. That's up top. Is it up top or is it here? That's right here. Okay, cool. Finish nighttime activities. The next 3 days leading up to the festival swept through like a whirlwind. What the hell was that? Though the trouble with Almada was recent, there was very little in the way of problems relating to them. Instead, most of Arkwright's solutions were consisted of subcontracted tasks and other modest requests. As if celebrations were already upon them, they found themselves rewarded with not just Mira, but food and other material gifts as well. Those, together with gradual increase in decorations strewn about the city, made them keenly aware of the festival's approach. Each of Van's assistants also found themselves considering their respective futures in response to what he said. With all this in mind and more, it felt like the grand event was destined to become a turning point in their lives. The day approached with much suspense, both at home and abroad, for what was to come following a memorial service set for Cray. Was the unveiling of the Republican Army's next generation of weapons? A number of VIPs would soon descend upon the capital, ready to take part in the moments both solemn and merry. But the night before the Revolution Festival had an early surprise in store. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See. So it's not over yet. Who could have seen that coming? The 3rd of December.
When's it starting?
It's almost 10 a.m. Kept us waiting long enough. Just look at all the people. I spot Yuma and a bunch of others too. I'm impressed you can pick her out from the crowd. One of your other friends are there too, right? You sure you didn't want to tag along? Oh, yes, I think it was for the best I didn't. With my position, I would have needed bodyguards if I had gone, unfortunately. And that message we received made me want to remain here that much more. Gotcha. I wish we knew who even sent that damn thing. Yeah, especially since they mentioned the Genesis. And one we don't have at that. All we have to go on is the name C. That name has been assumed by two people who made themselves known in the Empire in recent years. I do not believe either to be one who sent that message, however. The original was the terrorist responsible for triggering the Civil War over there, right? Then someone else used it after that. That is correct, but bear in mind that both of those matters are considered resolved. We have no reason to believe that they would take up the name again. That being said, I'm certain that the alias must have been chosen through careful deliberation. Yeah, now it's just a matter of figuring out if they're trying to help us or mess with us. But not like we got much going on. We can't even say for sure it's someone whose name starts with a C. That's true, it could be anyone. Melchior is still at large, so hell, can't even write him off. Oh, there's Agnes' dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 a.m., which means that the time has come. President Gramhart has arrived to make his speech.
Oh. There's Renee too.
To the people of Edith, as well as everyone who lives in this great nation, I wish to thank you for gathering here today. I am Roy Gramhart. On this very day, 108 years ago, in the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, our ancestors made a choice, a truly remarkable choice. They chose to embrace equality, freedom, and love. They chose to stand against discrimination based on class and race. They chose to walk the long road ahead of them to build a utopia of peace. And that long, winding road was the Calvardian Democratic Revolution, which changed the face of our country and the whole world forever. As both a fellow Calvardian and your 23rd president, I am forever grateful to the goddess above for the honor, the deep, profound honor, to be able to walk this road with you now. However, though I would love to proclaim this as a day of celebration alone, I, alas, cannot. For as we all know, our brothers and sisters from Cray Village were taken from us at the hands of cowardly terrorists. The people of Cray shared our ideals and dreams. We walked the same path hand in hand. But they were cruelly ripped from our grasp. Despite this great loss, we moved forward, and all of you cooperated with the recent emergency declaration. Thanks in no small part to your assistance, we were able to eliminate the criminal organization that was responsible for this heinous act. though I realize that will never bring back the lives that have been lost. As this country's commander-in-chief, I am deeply ashamed that I let such a tragedy happen under my watch. Let us mourn the people of Cray. I will lead us in prayer. O Adios, Arusha, Heavenly Mother, we pray that you will watch over these lost souls and return them to the Radiant Land.
At this time, the Edith Cathedral Choir will be singing a hymn, followed by a statement from Archbishop Jerome.
Cray sounds like it must have been a truly beautiful place. It was. It was where a close friend and someone I owe a lot to passed away. I've done some filming there in the past. It's hard to believe I'll never see the same scenery ever again. As long as we do not forget them, they'll continue to live on. Both the people who lived there and the place in which they lived. I hope you're right. I like to believe that too. I feel the same way, but even if we do forget, they won't be gone forever. Everyone who lives leaves a mark on others and their surroundings that gets passed down whether people are aware of it or not. Man, you think so? I couldn't have put it better myself. Still, your dad's some wordsmith, huh? I almost found myself getting won over by all that stuff he was saying. You really think so? That's what I was gonna say. Your dad's awesome. He's super cool. I feel like I could trust him with anything. Not to mention that face. If he ever wanted to jump the political ship, he could get work as an actor in no time flat. Even his voice carries well. Talk about hitting the lottery. Rocksmith fits my image of a politician a lot more, but no one could deny how talented your dad is. Like Aaron said, I could feel myself being roped in by his act. Sorry, I shouldn't have put it like that. You don't have to apologize. I understand how you feel, to tell you the truth. Oh. He is certainly a man without equal, in a different sense from President Rocksmith. I believe we're about to get another glimpse of just how too. The morning is at an end, which means it is time for the grand unveiling.
That was a wonderful ceremony. Thank you, Archbishop. And I thank the ladies and gentlemen of the choir as well. The road to success is paved with hardship, and the road this nation has walked has not been without its challenges. Those challenges include our long-standing conflict with the Empire, the economic crises of recent years, and even that wretched cult that existed in our country until 10 years prior. And there are challenges that lie ahead, including the terrorism that has infested our nation and the discrimination that is outlawed in our charter. If we glance outside our borders, we will notice that the seeds of war are being planted. And if we look beyond the horizon, we will see that the desertification in the east is creeping westward. Open your eyes. These problems can be ignored no longer. We, as the leading power on the continent, must face them and overcome them. Take the founders of our revolution, for instance. They confronted their challenges head-on and actualized their ambitions. Sheena Dierk, Auguste Alden, Aramis Gainsborough, and Olga Atkinson surmounted every obstacle that barred their way. and we will do the same. We must stand united as we move into tomorrow as one. But to forge a path ahead, we need not only strength of will, but also strength of arms. That brings me to today's big announcement. We have given our glorious Calvardian military a number of much-needed improvements. Allow me to unveil the future. First, we have our next-generation Shedar tanks. They will replace our antiquated Vasion models. These tanks will leave the ones used in the Empire firmly in the dust. They are twice as fast and equally as durable. The main cannon's raw power measures up to theirs, and they are capable of firing nearly 3 times the distance. Next, we have an entirely new addition to our military, the Ix Alba series of aerial cruisers. They are 120 ards long, which places them between our battleships and mid-sized airships in size. They are equipped with highly advanced weaponry, and their cutting-edge control systems allow them to conduct operations with complete autonomy. Based on our recent field tests, we have concluded that even one of these cruisers can dominate an entire squadron of Imperial airships.
Whoa, badass!
And last, but certainly not least, I will introduce you to a new class of weaponry.
Aren't those...
Robots from the Empire?
They may remind you of the Empire's Panzer Soldats that were unleashed upon the world 4 years ago. However, these weapons are far superior, and they are based on an entirely different design philosophy. We call them assault frames. Their control systems utilize Zypha technology, which maximizes their performance and strengthens their output, mobility, and reaction speed. Their potential is limitless. Not even the Empire's latest Panzer Soldat models can compare.
Our military is doing so great.
How wonderful.
Long live the Republic!
We love President Grandhart. Glory to Calvary.
It goes without saying that power must always be used responsibly. We've learned that lesson from the Empire's past transgressions. I swear to you today that we will not use our military as an unwieldy instrument of conquest and bloodshed. Instead, it shall serve as a firm, yet flexible tool that can respond to any situation or crises that may arise. It is my belief that the weapons you have seen today will help us build a better road for our future. Thank you all for listening. I believe I have talked for long enough. Glory to the Republic. May the goddess bless us all. Now, go out and enjoy the festival, and spend this joyous day with those you hold dear. Let us make this a celebration to remember.
That was certainly overwhelming. Even if we've already seen the airships in the AS, yeah. Right, I didn't expect him to roll them out in such a dramatic fashion, though. He appears to have made full use of all Marduk's evaluations of them. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm more than a little blown away right now. Oh yeah, you weren't with us when we saw some of them in Basel.
This marks the end of the ceremony. Some of the new weaponry revealed will be on display in the Revolution Plaza. Visitors are also reminded that the area around the presidential building will remain closed to the public.
Dad. Anyway, now that the big speeches are over, it's time to get to what we planned. We'll spread throughout the city while checking for first brigands on the bulletin boards. Sounds good. We'll also be keeping an eye out for any signs of 7th Genesis. Even if we shouldn't dedicate too much of our energy to that. Yeah, there's still a chance that message was a prank, but better safe than sorry. I wish my affairs hadn't ended up casting such a shadow over what should be a happy day. Oh, come on, you're being silly. Tell me about it. I'd be more nervous not being in the loop on what's going on at this point. You want to be involved. Besides, I'm all for everyone enjoying the festival. Only me and the other persons need to actively patrol. Just if you notice something out of the ordinary, anything at all, you let us all know. It's vital. Understood. We'll be on the lookout. My nose might not be as good as yours, but there's no way I'd miss trouble brewing. Understood. I'll always be available to switch in if I am needed. The same can be said for me. Should you need a hand, I'll always be here. I appreciate it. Alright, select one additional member to accompany Van. This character can be swapped out from the desk in Van's office at any time. I'll have Judith. Looks like Victor's back already. Paulette and Newman must still be out enjoying the festival. Huh, I wonder if Maxim's with them too. They seem like they were getting along pretty well at the party in any case. I kinda have mixed feelings about that, but I guess it ain't my call to make. Alright then, let's get to work. Let's do it. Alright, let me do a quick save right now, since we have free reign again. Oh, I keep doing that. Alright, first and foremost, I am in Old Town. I want to go to the bathhouse. It's been a while. I want to make sure everything is fully healed. Everything's, all gauges are fully charged. Let's go.
Stepping inside?
Yep.
This is perfect.
Look at her enjoying herself
Don't you
too.
think it's a little too steamy in here?
On top of the world.
Perfect. Alright.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
Alright.
Hey,
What do we have here? Oh, we have connect events too. Okay. Oh, I missed on maxing her out. Ooh. So many. Elaine has one too. Ikaruga. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do the Ikaruga one first.
What's next?
The Silver Blade Girl. Heard rumors that a girl with long silver hair has been spotted wandering around the capital. Honestly, I want to pretend I didn't hear about this, but I should probably at least check things out. Ah, it's so fun being in the big city. There's so many strange and unusual things to see. Like that place over there. I wonder what's supposed to be. Maybe I'll have a look-see just for fun. Ugh, what does she think she's doing? She's drawing a ton of attention to herself walking around looking like that. Guess everything I heard was true after all. Better make myself scarce before I get caught up in anything. Van! Van, is that you over there? What a coincidence! Damn it. Guess I better resign myself to my fate. Hey, you weren't trying to run away from me just now, were you? That really hurts. Just because I'm a hardened warrior doesn't mean I'm made of stone, you know. I'm not worried about your feelings as much as my own rep if people see me hanging out with someone who can't just like a normal person. What? Do I really look that weird? I like to think I stay on top of the latest trends in my own way. You're better than your ninja pals, I'll give you that much, but you still stick out like a sore thumb in these parts. Well, so what if I do? You gotta learn not to sweat the small stuff so much, Van. I wouldn't be sweating if it was small. That's what I'm telling you. Well, either way, I found you at the perfect time. I don't know what you're up to right now, but could you come with me for a little bit? I could use your help with something. Whatever you have in mind, you better not be trying to stir anything up. I don't want any part of that. Alas, I'm not. Although, that's a good idea too. I wasn't trying to suggest anything. Anyway, I'm looking to track down a skilled smithy who can keep things hush-hush. But as you can imagine, I hardly know anything about the city, so I haven't had much luck finding anyone so far. You know anybody you can maybe recommend to me? Sure, I got someone in mind. Why do you need someone like that? Gotta retemper your sword or something? Oh no, the blade itself is doing just fine. It's the scabbard that needs some patching up after the heavy beating it took in Oracian. It does, huh? That's unfortunate. I've heard of swordsmen using their scabbards as weapons before, but I didn't realize that's what she did back there. I'll say. So what do you say? Think you can hook up a girl? Think you can hook up a girl up? I thought it was gonna be think you can hook a girl up, but all right. All right, but if I'm gonna help you, you have to promise not to cause any chaos once we're done. Got it? Van led Shizuna to a merchant he felt might be able to assist her. Ah, in the black market, of course. Hey buddy, got a minute to talk? Well, hello there, Van. It's so wonderful to see you. And who else do you have with you today? Oh my gracious. Am I seeing things, or is that the Ikaruga's right-hand woman herself? Well, you know who I am. I'm flattered. Nice to meet you. Oh no, the pleasure is all mine, truly. What brings you of all people to my humble little armory? It looks like you mostly sell weapons here, but you wouldn't happen to offer repair services too, would you? Why, yes I do. Perfect. Then I've got a little favor to ask you. But only if you keep my visit here a secret. I trust that won't be a problem. Your secret's safe with me, ma'am. Confidentiality is my prime directive here at the shop. Oh, I'm just shaking. A real divine blade right here in my store. It's like Adios herself descended right before my eyes. My word, such splendid craftsmanship. It's so beautiful. Too beautiful for this world. I'm really sorry, man, but I don't think I have what it takes to handle a blade of such splendor. Oh, it's not the blade I need help with. It's the scabbard that needs attention. Ah, so it is. Forgive my presumption. Yes, it does seem to have developed minor crack. This seems to be made differently from your typical scabbard, but I should be able to restore it all the same. In fact, it shouldn't take me all that long. Just give me a little time and I'll have it as good as new. Great, glad to hear it. If you could just fill in the missing portion with this, that would be perfect. A blade tip? Where'd that come from? I'm a younger disciple in my school. I like to think of it as a memento of the short time I share with him. Are you sure you want to do that? If I'm being honest, I have materials on hand that would be better suited for this sort of restoration. That's okay. I know what I'm asking for. I think this fits it better personally. As you wish. I'll have it patched up in just a few moments. Can't say I really know what kind of style that Black God One blade of hers is like. Got me curious about this younger disciple of hers though. I remember her using a fancy technique in Longline that came from a new divine blade. Maybe the two are related. Curious to learn more, huh? I'd be happy to fill you in. I'll pass. Not really my business. Uh-huh, if you say so. All finished. Here you go, ma'am. Wonderful. I gotta say, I'm impressed. This looks pretty good. Thanks. Oh, gee, you're just too kind, Silverblade. It was my honor to have your business. Alrighty, now that's one less thing to worry about. I bet. Be a pain in the ass to lug that thing around if the scabbard went kaput. Oh yeah, and the problems don't stop there with this sword. This isn't your average blade. It's always emanating a certain energy. It's hard to describe. Not exactly cursed, but more like imbued. Bewitched even. Some trained eyes have called it. I have to keep that energy in check with the scabbard or it might spill out. And that'd get real ugly real fast. Well, that ain't ominous at all. Anyway, that's why the scabbard's made so differently. The entire thing's built from weapons and armor that I took from formidable fighters I've encountered on my travels. Those weapons, and their wielders' fighting spirits, are the only materials capable of holding back the blade's power. Huh. I see. If you could keep all that to yourself too, shopkeep, I'd really appreciate it. Yes, of course. My lips are sealed so tight not even Eidos herself could pry them open. Just who the hell is this chick carrying that dicey-ass blade on her like it's a walk in the park? Probably shouldn't think of it too hard. It's all sounding kind of bullshit, so maybe it was bullshit. Fair point. Who's to say I didn't just make it all up? Still got a point across though, didn't it? Every word needs a story. Every sword needs a story. And are you fucking telepathic? You really want to cast that kind of doubt on your public image though? Wouldn't that be a good look? Wait, what the? Did you just read my mind? Cut that shit out. Well, now that we've got all that out of the way, I think I'll be heading back up. Thanks for showing me around, Van. Let's do this again sometime soon, alright? Is that her unclouded eye technique that also Reen has, but works differently? I'd really rather not make a habit of this if I can help it. Aw, don't be such a spoil sport. Maybe you and I should score off after all you suggested. Whatever it takes to build a better relationship with you. To hell with that, how many times do I have to tell you? After bidding Shizuna an exhaustive farewell, Van reunited with the rest of the gang and got back to work.
I'm never bored when I'm with you. I can only imagine what sort of fun we'll have next.
Alright, Sword of the Black God received a silver case. Alright all, it's been fun, but I'm going to have to end it here for today. If anything else, we'll continue on in the next video with all the other Connect events as well as the side quest and, of course, more Forsprigans to come. So yeah, if anything else, thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next one.